Well, because Australia's jobs queen, Sarina Russo, has gone from being fired from every job she had to being the 13th richest woman in the country.
Whoa.
Her employment business is now the largest in Australia, and she joins us to tell us the secrets of job success. G'day, Sarina.
Thanks very much. This is so exciting. Firstly, Ida, congratulations on such a great show. You just keep on re-engineering yourself and you just have that job, the best job in town.
Well, it is the best job in town, and we go back a long way, because I remember when Sarina was starting out, just had the one place up in Brisbane.
That's right.
And look at you now.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you, Ida.
Was it
just so wonderful to be
Was it
here.
all those hard knocks at the start, sort of being fired from jobs, that made you who you are?
Well, 35 years ago, I just couldn't hold down a job. And I used to get fired from every legal secretarial position. And then my bosses kept on saying, come in, and this was like on a Friday, and I thought they were going to give me like a salary review, right? And they'd say, don't come Monday. And I'd say, well, can I come Tuesday, you know? And then anyhow, so I didn't have a day job, and I got a job as a typing teacher at night at a business college called Key Personnel that no longer exists because we just killed them off, right? And I started this little typing school with 9 students, and the rest is history. So I guess... you know, what I'd like to share today is you've got to have a passion. And let me tell you, the last 35 years hasn't just been smooth sailing. You know, we've had our disruptions, but it's how you interpret those experiences of failure that helps you to grow. You know, some people have rejection or disappointment, or the husband says it's all over and you think it's still the beginning, or, you know, the relationship's over. And it's how to interpret that experience.
But a lot of people say they can't get a job today, Sarina. What advice can you give?
Well, Ida, I think a job starts within your head, your thoughts. Today, with this amazing, iPhone, the Apple, you can actually have a start-up anywhere in Australia. You can start from, you know... do you like that? Have cake for breakfast? You can only have cake for breakfast when you've done 6.5 kilometres.
So we're just looking at some of your tips then. So because people would argue that, look, you know, Australia has an unemployment rate above 6% at the moment. There simply aren't the jobs, no matter how much self-belief, attitude, daily discipline, disrupting yourself and never giving up, how much energy I put into finding a job.
What do you
and
mean disrupting yourself?
Okay, well, I think that there's one thing that we have to share today, that unless you disrupt yourself, someone else will. Technology, we're in the age of technology, we're in the age of disruption. Businesses have been disrupted. You can remember bookstores once, they were really, you know, the most successful place to go to buy a book. Well, it's over. Libraries don't exist. I mean, today the phone, or the iPhone, the smartphone, has completely revolutionised the way we think and the way we act and our behaviour. So therefore, you've got to be adaptable, and you've got to say, okay, what can I do today to prepare myself for the future? Because the future is going to be different. And the thing is, it's daily discipline, you know, learning, growing, you know, accepting change. Some people just won't accept change. Change is inevitable. I remember when I was 10. Now I'm, you know, 30. So, you know, change is inevitable. So we have to learn to adapt and to grow and to never stop learning.
Can I ask, Sarina, so this is a government scheme to get more unemployed people into work, isn't it, Job Active?
Yes, and it started yesterday.
And where are the jobs going to come from?
Well, the jobs are going to come from, if we look at Western Sydney, which I'm very, very excited, we have offices everywhere in Western Sydney now. I've been dying to get into Western Sydney. We're there. Now, I don't know whether you know, but Western Sydney is growing faster than China. Now, there are so many jobs there. You know, what we're going to do with the job seekers in Western Sydney, in fact, we're all over Australia. We have 60,000 job seekers that we're responsible for, Sarina Russo Job Access. We're going to give every job seeker respect. And I believe, like myself, even though I used to get 5 from every job, there's a diamond in all of us. And we've got to find that diamond. And so I have 1,200 staff who have been trained to look for diamonds and respect individuals.
One of the things that stood out to me was you said there are 2 things that you need when you're looking for a job, or 2 things you should desire. It was either inspiration or desperation.
Correct, wish for either.
Yeah, and why is that?
Well, you know, I was desperate when I started. I mean, I couldn't hold down a job. And so it's that feeling, I'll do it or die. Everyone's had that feeling. And that sometimes, or it should, you know, it should be your turning point. It was my turning point. I had no money. I started this business with $2,600. My banker said when I wanted a loan, where's your security? I had a mortgage. You know, I said, well, I've got shoes, You know, so it's all...
These boots are made for walking.
Sarina, and look at you now, the jobs queen of Australia.
It's pretty exciting.
It's amazing.
It's
Thank
very,
you for
very
joining
exciting.
us and talking to us
But
about
Sarah, just one thing. It is to be, it's up to me. You've got to take accountability.
It is to be, it's
Thank
up
you
to me.
That's right.
Thanks, Sarina.
Thank you,
We'll
Ida.
tackle.
Thanks, Sarina. We love you, Ida.
We do love Ida. Now we will tackle the hot topics of the day, and Joe will open up